Scholarship and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
You
Non-profit,
already
educational, or personal.
know.
I got some. This is big T.
You messy and you mess. I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know it's. I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well?
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
And research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
You
Non-profit,
already
educational, or personal.
know.
I got some. This is big T.
You messy and you mess. I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know it's. I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well?
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
You
Non-profit,
already
educational, or personal.
know.
I got some. This is big T.
You messy and you mess. I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know it's. I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well?
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok.
Teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing.
You
Non-profit,
already
educational, or personal.
know.
I got some. This is big T.
You messy and you mess. I'm a little messy too, but this ain't about me. This not about me. This ain't about me. I know it's. I got limits.
Clock.
How was you well? How was you well?
Sweet, sweet, hey, sweet, sweet. How you doing? That's if you still here. That's if you still here. How are you? I hope you are doing well and enjoying your time off. Hey, Stephiana. Hey, Tori. Boo. If I missed some of y'all comments, my bad. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up. Can we get to? We got about 40 people in here right now. Can we get to 20 likes before we get into the tea? Shout out to my replay watchers. If you catch this on a replay, make sure you hashtag replay in the comments so I know that you were here. It's your girl Summer, your host with the most. I don't be the host with the most no more because I ain't really doing much lately. However, I'm still around. Hey, how do you say that? I'm gonna just call you K8. What's up, K8? Hey, Kathy. Hey, Miss Thornhill. What's popping? Can somebody let me know how many thumbs up we got? If you don't know how to find the thumbs up, just hit the X where the live chat box is. That will drop down and you will see the thumbs up. You also will see the option to share. Sharing is free. 99. Hit that share button. Let your friends know we live, okay? We got some stuff to talk about. Hey, Rebecca, how you doing? Now, I'm not driving today, but I am actively working. I am dirty icing a cake. So I'm going to be taking my eyes off the camera sometimes. But charge that to my work ethic, not me being rude, okay? Mm. Now, y'all know over here, y'all are more than welcome to have your own event, your own opinion, your own viewpoints, and you can express yourself. I only ask for two things over here. If somebody else goes live, please don't be rude and announce that in the comments. It's rude. You may not intend for it to be rude, and you may think that it is helping, but it's not. So please, I ask that you please do not announce that somebody else is live. If somebody else goes live and you want to watch those people, just go watch those people. It's cool. No laws. Also, be yourself, have your opinion, but just don't do too much. Don't go to hitting way too low under the belt because you disagree with somebody said, or maybe somebody said something that was fact, or something that you yourself said, and now you feel some type of way. So now you want to hit below the belt. You want to talk about kids. You want to put out personal information and all those things. Don't do that. Just agree to disagree and move on. Okay? She said, "Say it." Nope, nope. I tried to even do the clap. I even tried to do the clap, girl. It ain't work. It ain't work. Can somebody let me know how many thumbs up we got, please, in the chat? Hit the like button, y'all. Period. Sweet Stella, hit the like button, y'all. Don't be greedy with the thumbs up. They free. Boop boop boop. I'm way too hype. I am way too hype, and y'all can charge that too. My husband popped up on me last night, like, bloop. So I'm a little bit excited because I got to see him. It was improv, so I had no idea, and it's exciting to me. But what's up, y'all? How y'all been? How y'all doing? Even these 18. Okay, we close. Jake from State Farm was popping. All right, two more thumbs up, and we gonna get into it. Now I know y'all been watching the stuff unfold on social media. I know y'all have, okay? And it's been a little bit. I'm gonna just say it's been very much so childish. It's been very much so childish, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all why. However, we are always here for the people in the conversation. Most of us are always here for a good time. Most of us are always here for a good time. I learned some new stuff yesterday. And I don't know if I should have learned that because that sounds like it was their business, but now it's our business because it's on the internet. Because Whitney rung that joint out. She said, "Bring them out, bring them out, bring them out, bring them out." It's hard when that bad rolls in your mouth, Swizzy. She said, "I'm bringing it all out on the table on the intranet," which was odd to me a little bit. Not real odd, but a little odd because Whitney never wanted to play social media. But now she's social media girl. Yeah, girl. Now, this is not me being Team Cat or any of the sort. I'm just being an adult and I'm calling it how I see it, okay? In no way, shape, or form am I saying Whitney is wrong about her having her feelings, okay? She is completely entitled to feeling how she feels. The issue is how she's going about things. The issue is how she's going about things. Hey, 420. Uh, Whitney went live at work today, so y'all know she was sober. You can't get no more sober than being at work, baby, because she's not gonna play with the job. So everything she said, nobody can say, "Oh, she was drinking. She don't know what she was saying. Oh, she was drinking." People be lying when they drink it. Oh no, people tell the truth when it. No, we know she was sober and very well. And then you have Brandy in the background chiming in. Of all the people in the world to talk about somebody handling business, we have Brandy in the background. Yeah, Brandy. Brandy. I love to see she out there working. She on that truck with Whitney doing her 1-2 biggest one. But you out there talking about if I see my wife or if I see my girl and people pulling their weight, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Whitney, Brandy, Brandy, that is not your history on social media of you pulling your weight and doing what you got to do. Did you forget how your wife had to go to her mama Big Mayday multiple times because you weren't doing what you needed to do? Do you when she had to go to her mama and they had to be out here shaking it for a chicken nugget and all that stuff because you refused to do it you needed to do because you had other plans? You don't remember that? No, 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 no. People weren't constantly getting on you for you not pulling your weight. Do y'all remember that? Or am I tripping? Brandy moved, they split up, or did they own thing, or whatever they is. I don't know if they ever really split up or just was living in separate places. But Brandy went and got a job. And she been holding down a job, whether it has been consistently or with small gaps in between it. From what I can see from the outside, she been doing her thing. But come on now, Brandy, this ain't always been you. This this hasn't always been you. Maybe Whitney is influencing Brandy, which is a good thing. I love that for her. I do. I'm not taking that away from you, but I need you to bring it down a few notches, Brandy. Bring it down a few notches, Brandy, because that ain't always been that ain't always been it. So if everybody been watching what's been going on, y'all know Whitney got on that live the other day. Shoot, before she got on the live the other day, she was throwing daggers at Cat, right? And people thought it was the fake Whitney because they're like, "Oh, Whitney wouldn't talk about Cat like that." She got up on that live and she said, "No, it's me. Hello, it's me." She came out like Cardi B. "Hello, it's me. It's me, ho." And wait a minute, Whitney. Now, she came on there and spilled all her grievances or some of her grievances about Cat and her dissatisfaction. She went live again today on her Facebook page and let us know that I don't know if May announced this last night. I feel like I watched, hey Melly Mel, I feel like I watched some of May's live last night. I think I did, but I was falling asleep. Yeah, I think I did because I found out that Yeah, because that's how I found out that May said Kat was only to pay for 2 months. When she first got to Texas, she was only able to hold up the end of the bargain for 2 months. And then she couldn't pay the agreed amount and it had to be lower. Okay. I'm like, damn, 2 months, that's crazy. However, it's crazy, but it ain't crazy. The whole reason y'all was there was to help y'all because May's social media got effed up. They knew Kat did social media, and we all knew, the whole internet knows that Kat was never pulling numbers like May. She was never pulling a bag like May. Her money wasn't coming in like May. I remember they talked about, I think she made like 20 grand or something like that. I feel like Kat said that was her biggest payday in the 5 years she's done social media. We all from the outside can see she ain't pulling money like May was. So the expectations couldn't have been that she could maintain, like, maintain or pull through like May, because she's never showed that type of work ethic. Okay. Hey Jack. Whitney went live today and double down on Kat, Jack. She went live today and double down on Kat. But before she went live, she put up a post, which I feel was shots at Kat, because she said pretty much everybody, they need to log off and go get a job. Pretty much the only person could pull this social media stuff off and make it happen is May. Anybody outside her wife can't do it. And this ain't no shot at May, but this is just a fact. May couldn't do it either, remember, because she needed assistance even from her following to try to keep up her mortgage payments and stuff because her money was funny. So to me, it's crazy that this is being said and like overlooked. And this ain't no shade, this is just facts. So May can have a bad run on social media, but Kat can't have a bad run on social media. I'm a little bit perplexed about that. Did you text me back, Jen? I'm a little bit perplexed about that. Also, Whitney said that she will be the bad guy, and she feeling how she feeling. And she now Kat, I will say this. Whitney talked about how I'll be jumping around because I'm going off memory. Thank you so much for being a member for 14 months. Thank you, Melly Mel. Whitney said the issue started when I think she said it happened more than once, where Whitney came home from work and May called Whitney and said, hey, can you turn the TV down some? Kat is trying to go live. That pissed Whitney off, okay? And then she said, dang, I wrote it down. Did I write it down? I think it's on this phone. It was something else that she said happened. She said it was her coming home from work and Kat being asked to turn the TV down. And it was one other thing. Kat put up a post that said, if you haven't found your soulmate, don't worry. There are married people still looking for theirs. So it seems they are in the same house shooting slugs. Yikes. Oh, on Facebook she wrote that? You know what's crazy? I'll be forgetting she got Facebook. When did she write that post? God. Wait a minute. Oh, and that she walked around the house naked. That Whitney came out of her room, I think, on more than one occasion, and allegedly, according to Whitney, Kat was naked, walking around with Brandy in the background, like, y'all all girls, what's the problem? First of all, I don't want to see your naked ass. I don't want to see your naked ass. Hey, Cupcake Baby. Why I think Whitney is being a bully, okay? It's given, I'm finally able to carry my own weight. I don't need no outside help. I'm finally a grown-ass woman standing on all 10 where I could put out the money on to pay this rent on my own, to pay this car note on my own. I don't need no outside help. I'm doing this on my own, and it's given, I said this the other day, it's given, I'm finally able to do something on my own, so I'm going to show my ass. It's given, I'm finally able to do something on my own, so I'm going to show my ass. Like, you know how when people finally get to do something that maybe they've been wanting to do, or they see everybody else doing, they haven't been able to quite level up to that, and they finally are able to do so. And so now they got to act the fuck out like it is you the first person in the world to pay your own rent on your own car note. You're not the first, and you're not going to be the last. Congratulations to Whitney. It's not saying that's not an accomplishment, because everybody should be working on being able to maintain their own stuff, maintain their own ish on their own. But to act like a bully is insane. And why I say a bully is because we know Whitney to come on here and be like, I'm big tough Tony, I'm shaking shit. Ain't nobody gonna move me, nobody not gonna check me. I'm big dog. She come off like I'm big dog. But a grown woman who a big dog will be able to address the person who they have an issue with. No way, shape, or form should the issue be being found out on social media. And this is per she said nobody never come to her and tell her they had no problems with nothing. Whitney has an issue with the whole $500. I don't need that little chump change. Y'all can take $500 if y'all want to, yada, 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 yada. But if you had an issue with the amount that was being given and per cat, and I feel like May, if this is what was agreed, the terms that was agreed on, and the money is being given to May and she's paying it, but you don't like the amount that's being given, why are we not having discussions like a grown woman? I know some people like, she could have gave up more, she could have did more. Yes, she could have. But what was asked of her was 500. If I sign on to something, if I go sign a lease and they say, and this doing nice, you understand? This doing, oh snap. All right, I want that. All right, what I need to pay a month to keep to stay here? Oh, just give me a little 500. That's it? You sure? You for real? Could I have paid more? Yeah, but I'm paying what you asked me for. So why you bitching about it? Why you bitching about it? After you asked me to come here, you knew who I was as a person. If Whitney didn't know in detail who Kat was and a person May knew who Kat was, she knew that she did social media just like Mayday did social media. She knows she didn't have an outside job. Her sole financial provider was social media. So to expect something different to me is crazy. And it's freaking January pretty much. The girl was leaving in March. If the terms that was agreed on was not okay with you, why are we not being adults and having conversations? Why is everything a social media moment? Why is everything a social media moment? You making more money, you out here hustling, getting to the bag with DoorDash. She posted her screenshot. She making 3 bands on DoorDash a month, almost 4 sometimes. She at Amazon. It is peak season because Christmas around, so they get into that money because they got mandatory overtime and stuff like that, or extra shifts you could pick up. Whitney is eating right now. She is up here right now. She's up, baby. She's up here right now. And it sounds like she's in one of the best positions financially, probably that she's ever been in her entire life. So now you want to kind of like use that weight that you've picked up now and to try to bully other people who not where you at. And like I said, I can understand her coming into her home and you working to go do this and to go do that, and you feeling frustrated about it. I can understand that. That's not my grievance at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying she can't feel some type of way. She can't be unhappy with the terms that they are currently under. My issue is if you grown and you such a big dog, how come we are not addressing people directly? You saying I'm picking up my phone, I'm calling my wife. I'm picking up my phone, I'm complaining to my wife. I'm picking up my phone, I'm complaining to my wife. So my question is, did May ever complain to Kat about this? I don't know. I watched May live last night, but I don't know if Kat mentioned it. Did May mention that the stuff that Whitney was complaining about, that she spoke to Kat about it? Did May ever say that on Facebook? She did a live on Facebook. Somebody send Jack. It's on a everybody versus us page. Jack, everybody versus us page. It's on my thumbnail actually for this live. Us versus everybody page. It's on Facebook. Her verse. Wait, and then y'all see that troll page put up a post? I forgot that that's the troll page now. I had to go back and look twice, like, oh my God, Whitney, what you write? I was like, oh, that's the fake page. Let's see. Well, she gets so much money, her wife shouldn't be begging on social media. And didn't her wife say Whitney don't take care of her? Didn't her wife say Whitney don't take care of her? I don't know if she said that or not. I can't say that she said that, and I'm not sure. May begging on social media now? She begging on social media now, Block 78? I don't know. I haven't witnessed that myself recently. That's wonderful for her. It doesn't give her the right to treat Cat like crap just because Cat is having some struggles. I agree, Nadia. The household so toxic. Hey, Mook, Mook. How you feeling? I hope your health is doing well and you are thriving and providing like everybody should be for themselves. Unless you mean I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. But I hope you're doing well. But I just don't understand why. And then dig this. I did no work because I'm talking to y'all right now. And then dig this. She announced that May is not home. That May is traveling. I don't know if May said it on her live last night or not. But May is not in the house. So right now, Kat is there with her kids and Whitney is there with her kids. Solo dolo. Now Whitney does this live. It's almost why am I so loud? It's almost like Whitney is trying to incite a reaction from Kat. Because as far as I can see from what I've watched, Kat has been trying to push forward, move forward, not say nothing. It's like she got her head down and she's just bidding her time until she could roll. But it's almost like Whitney wants a reaction out of Kat, like she wants her to respond, like she wants her to get rah rah, and then they end up fighting or something like that in the house. May not there. Then what? Like, is that where she wants this to go? I just don't understand why we as grown adults, people who are in their 30s going towards 40s, can't have mature conversations about things that bother them. What do you feel like some things maybe should not have to be said? It's probably some things that go on that probably shouldn't have to be said. Like they talked about the trash being filled up. I shouldn't have to ask another grown adult to take the trash out. However, I don't know the dynamics. I don't know what's going on because I was sitting here thinking, right? And I'm like, because the other live I did, I said, well, Whitney is always at work. May said she's always on the go doing things. So the only people that are truly in the house all the time is Kat and her kids. The kids go to school, come home, but Kat there all day, majority. So she got to be the one probably making the trash, right? Is my assumption. But what if she's not making the trash? What if the trash is overflowing because I don't know, from make TikTok boxes? I don't know. Or Whitney's Popeye chicken boxes. No. So like, could this be a thing where Kat is like, I'm not going to be picking up after no grown ass people because it comes off to me like May doesn't have a problem with doing that. May has expressed over the last couple of days that she's accustomed to people just not doing, and so she picks up and just do it, and she don't complain about it. She do what she need to do, and she keep it pushing. So I don't know. It's like May is giving us little tidbits. She's answering questions to a certain degree, but she's not going into complete detail. Pat is not doing too much either. She's keeping it very much surface. She has expressed that y'all act like I was the only adult there, or y'all not paying attention pretty much to like what's being said. I cleaned up my space for me and my kids. It was other adults that lived upstairs. What do I have? Pretty much like if they wasn't pulling their weight and doing what they needed to do and they left things behind, why do I need to go clean up after grown adults? Which I get. However, on the back end, like I said, I think I would have just helped my friend. I would have just helped my friend. But I'm not mad at someone who was not willing to clean up after grown adults. I'm not. You know what I mean? Mm-mm. Hold on, I'm missing some comments. They wasn't moving. Let me catch up on the comments. You'll hear with the insurance. Let me see. Um, was she drunk? No, she was not drunk. Alyssa at work, she was not drunk. Whitney is hanging with messy Brandy. We know that can go, child. I had to tell Brandy this morning she was wrong. Brandy made about Whitney tripping, but Brandy was last Christmas. You were over there crying and coloring. Brandy was the outcast. Cat is now, and she's wrong. Right, Brandy. Whitney wasn't messing with Brandy at one point. Now they best of bros, and now Cat is out. That's crazy. Haley Ann, she is deaf bullying Cat, especially how Wit act tough and cry in the bathroom when her feelings are not cry in the bathroom. I'm sorry, y'all. If I'm too loud, turn your phones down. I was trying to lower my tone, but it ain't working. I'm trying to catch up on what I missed. Thank you so much for the super chat, Melly Mel. Thank y'all. Sheep dog squeezing a big red heart. Walking around butt naked. Hey, Cupcake. Cat ate her ass up with that meme. Oh my God, baby, turn the lights off. He's getting naked. Y'all tripping. Oh my God, the Lord will give and taketh away. You can tell she never had nothing in her name. She's still messing with Cat. Yep. She acting like your girl Clarissa. Hold on, Kathy. Hold on. Let me run. What? Don't do too much of my girl, Miss Rissa. Miss Rissa. But you're right. On a Breakfast Club the other day, she did too much. She should have sat back and seen how Papoose handled that. So I'm gonna give you that, but don't do too much with my girl Rissa, because you know that's my girl. Okay? That does mean you treat others poorly just because you're finally accomplishing things. No, I disagree. It's get old taking care of people who don't even try to take care of themselves. Who's taking care of somebody, Christine Rose? How are you saying somebody is taking care of somebody for? How are you saying somebody is taking care of somebody when they are paying what was told for them to pay? And the person is saying that they provide their own food and everything. I'm confused. Let me see. Executive community. Whitney is using her bullying taxes as always the way nothing new. Da, da, da. Plus, she making more money than she ever. I've read all this. I'm behind. I'm way behind. I'm trying to catch up, y'all. Did she treat Cat like dirt when she was helping with more than 500? Well, it sounds like she only paid the $1,000 2 times. I got the package. Okay, awesome sauce. And is period. Moop moop. That's what she do. Is going to go bad quick. Rugs. Whitney says she goes to work and she's still in the same spot as when she left. And the trash is overflowing. Christy Ross, that used to drive me crazy when folks stayed with me. If you don't get it together. This is why you don't invite people to your house when you can't tolerate that. Now, if Whitney herself didn't invite Cat there, I mean, because it came out that Whitney was one of the reasons why Cat was even asked to come back, because I thought it was just May. But Whitney, you were legit the reason behind Cat coming from Cali to Texas. And if May didn't explain to you who Cat was, or you didn't do your research to find out who Cat was, I mean, because the internet knows who Cat is. How many people on here know that Cat was not working like a regular 9 to 5? How many people on here have heard the complaints about Cat allegedly being lazy or not being clean? And how many of us on this here live right now with 73 people? Like, I want to see. If you've heard these things or witnessed some things on social media about Cat that would fit the profile that Whitney is now complaining about, I want y'all to put some yellow hearts in the chat. Like, be honest. Because I'm a firm believer of, if you know someone to be a certain way, and then you invite someone in your space, or you go to that person and you expect them to be somebody different, you're the fool. Like, you're the one playing games. You're delusional at this point. This person is simply being who they are. This person is being exactly who they are, who they've always been. You went to this person to come solicit their assistance, and then you expected something different. I'm a little bit perplexed by that. Me and Whitney just feeling her stuff right now. I don't understand Whitney, especially when they get let me do it. Hey, Blasted. There is more to this. I'm sure Whitney doesn't want to see anyone not working as hard as her, so she is cleaning the house. But it was unnecessary. I'm not going to say it was unnecessary. The way that she did it is unnecessary. It's given childish. It's given petty. It's given you can't be a grown woman. She knew what Cat did for financial gain, which was social media. She knew that when she asked Cat to come there and help. She knows that Cat is not as big as May. She knew all of those things. So for her to ask her to come there and then expect something different of a person is insane to me. Cat ain't never been the one to go do what she needs to do. We ain't never seen that from Cat on this here social media. Not publicly. We ain't seen her do that. Who? But why not have a conversation about it? It seems like some confusing terms. Kat seems like she's always been a dirtball. You can't be mad when someone comes to be. Right, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'll drop the link for you. Hold on. You can't be mad when somebody comes and be exactly who they are. It's like example, when Niecy Baby and May was getting together and Niecy Baby would go back and do exactly what she been doing. Was anybody shocked? No, nobody was shocked because that's who Niecy Baby is. It's like being shocked when Tibby troll and go too far. Like, why are you shocked at this point? She's being exactly who she's been on this act. So to be shocked at anything she does at this point is like absurd. What was making some valid points, but the way she went about it was wrong and childish. That's all I'm saying, just Adrian. Like, she's entitled to feel how she feel and be upset about certain things and want more. And even to be like, listen, I know we said March, but March not gonna work for me. If you can't get up and produce more or you can't do this, then it ain't gonna work for me. I'm gonna need you to go. But I'm that was able to give more. It sounds like Whitney just simply does not. Hey, Kathy,
Hey, summer girl, how y'all doing?
on yourself.
Good, good. Can I put my quick 2 cents in
Go
really
ahead,
quick?
girl.
Okay, girl.
The floor.
So thank you, honey. So first of all, I would like to start this out with Kat is my least favorite of them all, but that's something else. Kat went completely crazy on me one time on her live, actually behind you, Summer. I was trying to keep it going. But that's neither here nor there. When you made the live when Kat was like, I don't like Summer, and you're like, oh, why don't she like me? Whatever. I asked her, she went crazy on me, started calling me all kinds of like wrinkled white women. But I should have knew then
Hold on,
that her
Kathy.
and
Hold
Maybe
on,
were
hold on, hold on.
okay.
Because is she cutting out for everyone? I hear her fine on my end. Is she cutting out for everyone? Let me make sure it's not for everyone because I hear you fine. If she's
And you
cutting
were cutting
out,
off a
let me
little for
know.
me.
What's her?
Okay, let me try again. And you were
Wait,
cutting
don't
off a
start
little
yet.
too. Okay.
You said I was cutting off too. Let me just. I'm waiting for them to respond in the chat to let me know because only seen one person say it. I haven't seen anybody else say. I just want to make sure that person. If it's just that person, they might need to leave out and come back in. And I was in here acting a fool, running around and stuff. So I'll be doing a lot. The chat is moving so I don't know if it's restream that the chat's move so slow or what, but I ain't seen nobody else say nothing yet. Hey, American Pie. Well, go ahead, Kathy, because ain't nobody say nothing. So
Okay,
they
cool.
said she is good.
Okay, cool. Hey y'all. So like 3 weeks ago, when I said something to Kat on her live, really just playing, and she went crazy. But it was like a crazy to where it was like, to me, she was like talking to me how the trolls talk to Maybay. She was like, "You're a 42-year-old wrinkled white dog faced woman." I'm darker than cinnamon. So I was like, okay, is everything okay at home? I should have knew then. But regardless, so that's my opening about Kat. 2 thumbs down on Kat. She's not a go-getter. She's not nothing. But since I've watched her, she's always been that. She doesn't even comb her hair before she goes live. So I don't understand how everybody is so shocked that Kat is being Kat. And then last night, when Maybay was talking, I think about the drama and doobies thing, right? And she was like, I'm not gonna ask nobody to help me clean. They don't clean like me, they just get in my way, da da da. I'm that kind of way when I cook, right? Get out my kitchen, da da da. So in all fairness, it's like if she told us that, I'm sure she's verbalized that at her house. So how could you have expected Kat to come help you clean if you're basically like, y'all don't clean right? Like it's just a lot of I just think that like it sounds like they don't have conversations in the house. They're just letting all this build up, getting anger and resentment, and then bringing it online, which is wrong as hell because you
Right.
don't bring family business. And actually, I also feel like it started out when they were talking about the roaches and the bed bugs. Like that's humiliating. We didn't have to kind of. It
Wait,
ain't
wait,
hard.
wait. See, I be skimming through. I don't be watching. I did see people talking about roaches, but bed bugs too.
Yeah, they had to throw. I think they said they had to throw a whole mattress or something. And I,
Oh no, bed
yes,
bugs is crazy.
but it's like, how do y'all know Kat brought that in? How y'all didn't know that was that girl from Colleen that was feeding her baby Kool-Aid out the bottle? Kat don't know how to talk stuff. See, I don't like nobody like Kat who tries to act like she's hard, but don't really know how to clap back. Because if Whitney would have came online talking about she's working 100 hours a week, is you on powder? How are like rugs? Like, how are you? You're working from 4 a.m. until midnight, and nobody's like, this is alarming. But hey, that's not my fight. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
all the like, it's the but regardless, the Cat and Maybay thing has been flawed. She should have came, in my opinion, she should have just came and visited May. It seems like when she came, May was lonely. May says, hey, Whitney works a lot. I need a friend. So if she came to help financially and just be a friend, then that's what she thought she was doing, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe she wasn't the cleanest person, maybe she wasn't this, but then for Whitney to still be like kind of like picking at her and stuff, to me, that's disrespectful to your wife, Whitney. Because like if me and my husband if I have any problems with my husband's people, friends, family, anybody, I'm gonna talk shit to him. I'm not gonna go bring it online out of respect for him because you don't disrespect your partner or their people. So it's kind of some throwing rocks and hiding hands in my. I'm sorry, my alarm just went off. But I say all that to say Cat's a nasty, vile gutter snipe, and Whitney is being mean. Whitney is bullying her, and maybe it's kind of letting her, in my opinion, because when she went up on there that live that first time, and Whitney was kind of tipsy, and maybe it was like I didn't know what she was gonna say. You didn't know, but you knew what she was on, so you could have dropped her. So that's just my
That's
little
what
point.
that's what
That's
I
just my
said.
little
That's what.
overall view about all of this stuff or
No,
whatever. But
I agree.
For Brandy to be on there laughing like she wasn't there coloring last Christmas, crying with
Mhm.
one tear coming down her eye. We remember that, Brandy. So you were the outcast last year, and now you're laughing with Whitney at Cat, rude, ugly, all that. And then yesterday, May was saying, like, Tati and my son are cruel. They don't care. They're like, if they're homeless, be homeless. If I was Cat, I would leave. I would have been in an extended stay hotel. Cat don't got no pride about herself. Like, go to a motel, go anywhere. You are not wanted, and your poor kids can hear that. So it's all bad. This is
Yeah,
before the
when
holidays. It is
somebody,
cruel. People suck, and I'm glad I'm not a part of none of that.
I, I agree with what you said, especially like I would have just got on the bus. Somebody had said, "Won't you catch the bus?
Can
It's
you hear
cheap." And
me?
she was like, "I don't want to be on the." Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Summer, I think I lost you, and I'm the only one up here. Summer, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Okay. I don't know what was going on.
I
They
don't
said, "Oh,
either,
they could
but
hear me, but she couldn't hear me."
okay. And yeah, I didn't want to do all that and say all that, but no, I don't know. I can never get in because I'll go to the dark side and try to like comment, but for some reason Lady Jennifer won't read my comments or whatever. So I'm like, "Oh, come over here." And she has me blocked. And so does Drama and Doobies. So this is my outcry. Why do all the white women have me blocked? I don't know what's going on, but
I don't know.
uh,
Sweets, why you typing and erasing? What do you want to say, Sweets? I want to hear it. I want to hear your educational perspective, your insight. I always like to hear what Sweets got to say. But I agree with a lot of things that you said. A lot of things that you said. I was trying to respond to you, like when you were talking about it, you couldn't hear me.
yeah, okay. And like I said, I think it's been an issue because whenever Kat got mad at me 3 weeks ago, she was like, You're a nasty white woman. Your skin's hanging. You're wrinkled. And I was like, girl, first of all, no, I'm not. Go look at my picture. But it sounds like Maybay's trolls. So it seems like there had been already some unresolved anger going on in them streets anyway. I don't know if that sounds weird, but I know what I'm trying to say. Like, it was like she was throwing a slug, but the slug didn't match me because I'm not wrinkled, I'm not white, and I kind of look like a dog, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Well, I appreciate your input and thank you so much for coming up.
Yes, I will see y'all. I'll be in the comments. I'll talk to y'all later.
Alrighty.
Peace.
Woo. Okay. All right, sweets. Let me see. Kat should definitely leave today. Go stay with Niecy or something. She not friends with Niecy no more, from my understanding. I don't know how they fell out or what happened, but she said she don't have no friends out here. She said the only person she cool with is, I think, Tati. At this point, it can't be Brandy because Brandy was in there co-signing what Whitney was saying. She said the only person that she cool with is Tati, and she can't go stay with Tati if Brandy's staying there because Brandy's talking trash too. Can y'all still hear me in the comment section? Let me know. I don't think I'm gonna use Restream no more because Restream ain't doing me no justice. And this cake is thick as hell. Thicky yana, baby. But I think Whitney is definitely entitled to feel how she feel. I just think the way that she's going about expressing herself is corny. Like, it's corny. You on the internet being a bully. And I'm just like, what makes you any different from the people who May was complaining about at one point who was doing too much on her? But and the only difference is this person is in your home. If you can't give this person who living in your home with you any type of grace or respect, privacy, then why are we expecting people on the internet to give grace and privacy? If we can't do that for the people in our home, like, honestly, think about it. If we can't do that for the people in our home, why are we expecting people on the internet to give us any type of grace or respect? Like, am I tripping? Am I tripping? No. I just don't get it. Like, feel how you want to feel and not like how things are, but at least be an adult and go talk to the person who you have an issue with. Like, go talk to y'all in the same house. You said y'all all on the same floor. You don't even gotta go up no steps. She right there. She right there. You could probably step out your bedroom and see Kat. I wanted to get into some more stuff, y'all. Did anybody else want to come up on the live? It was some more I wanted to talk about, but I don't know why I tried this. I cannot multitask. Have gotten nowhere, and my cake is going to end up getting jacked up because I can't multitask. But if anybody else wanted to come up before I go, you guys can come up. Maybe I'll come back on later, and I'll have some clips to play in the background for us to kind of listen to as we talk about it. But I'm just saying, like, we bullying the people that we living with. We bullying the people that we solicited assistance from. Like, to me, that's insane. To bully the very person you solicited assistance from is it's crazy to me. When they already had a deadline for moving out and it was agreed to. You should have spoke up and said, no, that don't work for me. I can't do till March 1st. I don't want her coming in this house with us at all. That's not going to work. We got to figure something else out. Yeah, and the girls, I'm pretty sure, feel uncomfortable. If they're in the same house and she was saying these things while she was home, it don't sound like the walls are thick. It sounds like you can hear everything. If Cat can hear it, the kids can hear it. You mad you got a phone call? Well, catch the replay. I'm going to hop up off here, y'all. I wanted to stay. But I pulled this cake out thinking that I could decorate this cake and talk to y'all at the same time, and I'm not doing a very good job at it. And I have to prioritize this because this is where I'm making my money's at, and I care about my clients. Granted, there should be some accountability, but I worry more about those girls' mental health. Some stuff needs to stay off. So I agree. It's like, what about the girls? Like, they hear you talking about their mom and all this other stuff, and then mention, like, what is happening? I just think that some people have. I just think too much is happening and not enough. Too much is going on and not enough. Like if I got an issue with something, I'm going to the person. You're not gonna have to come on the internet and find out I have an issue with you, especially if we living in the same damn house. Especially if we living in the same house, you're not never gonna have to come to the internet and find out I got an issue with you, unless there's some internet beef. Right. I would have said as soon as I'd have walked out and seen Cat naked, I said, "Yo, what is you doing? You can't walk around like that. That's not okay. Like I'm gonna need you to go put some clothes on." How hard is that? How hard would it have been to say, "Cat, no, I don't get down like that." Like, what is you doing? You know what I mean? Hey, Miss Lawanda, you said come back summer. I'm gonna try to come back. I really don't like going live anymore. It's not my cup of tea. I don't know why. I used to be so excited about going live and put so much effort into it. Now I just whatever. But after I heard Whitney live, I said, let me come on here and come talk about it because she is being a bully. She's being a bully, and like it's given how she was acting when Ivan was there. Came in that house, pushed that man out, put your chest out, but ain't nobody saying nothing directly. That's it's given. It's given how she was acting when Ivan was there, all over again. All over again. Ain't no shit. I'm just calling it how I see it. Like I said, my lives are not intended to offend anyone. This is just my perspective and my opinion. I'm not above being corrected. If anything I said on here was incorrect and you would like to give me insight, or correct me and let me know like where I went wrong, I'm always open to hearing and listening. Okay. But this is just my perspective, my opinion. You don't have to agree. We can disagree. Let it is what it is. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I see a lot of people feel the same way I feel. And I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Jack, I'm pretty sure I can see Jack gonna have probably a completely opposite perspective of what I had, baby. Completely different perspective. So if she hit that loud button, y'all know what's gonna go up. I think the Waffle House is about to reopen when she come back. So y'all gonna be able to, get y'all meals, grab y'all seats, and get into it. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. I'm gonna get out of here so I can finish my work. I'll talk to y'all later. Toodles. Damn, I should have been here for an hour though. I should have stayed here for an hour. Stay here for an hour. If somebody want to come up and talk, I probably could stay here at least to an hour, but I just can't. I can't. It's too much. It's too much. I definitely would have rather been able to be here for an hour. Right, Virginia. Right, Virginia. I agree. And I'm hot. I don't work myself up on this daggone live. Waffle House open, not Waffle House wild out. I'm screaming. Y'all be coming up with names so fast, it's insane. Like y'all take me out with the way y'all be coming up with these names so fast. I feel like I need to do another layer of icing since I didn't do a lot in between since it's got to stand on its side. But I just don't get it. She was leaving March 1st. What was 2 more months? Oh, wait, something else I wanted to talk about. Um, damn, I just had it. She was leaving in 2 months. What was I finna say? She was leaving in 2 months, March 1st. Oh, didn't May say I've been live for 48 minutes, Mel? Almost 49. May said that when they moved out, people was wondering why they moved out early because they still had a couple of months left on the lease. May said I didn't want to wait to move, so I told people. So we went and looked for a place and we was going because I didn't want to wait last minute, and then we couldn't find something last minute, right? Whitney said only one person offered made money, and that was for 1 month, November. Nobody else assisted. It was just on May was covering the rent on her own. So May got help in November. She got no help for the month of December, right? Um, do y'all feel like everybody should? I think the right thing to do with everybody moving out, and since everybody agreed that they wanted to get their own place and everybody was living here, I think everybody should have contributed to finish out the lease. Haven't caught you live in a while. Hey TGK, because that's how I don't be going live too often. I think that everybody should have been contributing to the other rent. I don't think that May I don't think that May should have been covering that rent on her own. I definitely understand her frustration about that. Unfortunately, when a lease is in your name, it ends up falling on you. So regardless of what anybody else wants to do, you won't have to do it unless you want it on your record, right? But not just Cat, all the adults. Cat, Tati, the young boy was there, her son. All of them should have been giving up money until the closing of the lease, until December. They shouldn't have had to do it by themselves. When everybody said, "Oh, I want to go," you still have to finish out the term of this lease. You can't be like, "Oh, I'm moving out," and oh well, it's on you. I don't know how y'all want to do it, but figure that shit out. No, but also, this sounds like this is what may allow to happen. I mean, even to the point where you let Cat come live with y'all without contributing to the other rent, because Cat said if I was asked to pay more, I would have. I paid what I was asked to pay. She said I paid what I was asked to pay. So it sounds like Cat is saying if I had to give up more, I would have given up more. And like I said, it's conflicting. May and Whitney's stories about the finances, about Kat not paying, not being able to help out very long, seem to match up. But Kat said on her live, I paid what I was asked to pay since I've been here. So I don't know. Y'all think Kat will give me an interview? Somebody go ask Kat if she'll give me an interview. Because I wanna completely feel where she's coming from. Like, even if she don't want to do it live, like at this point, y'all might as well somebody either clear up Cat name or confirm that everything is what it is and that she like just trash. Confirm that she trash or confirm that no, Whitney doing too much. Like, which one is it? Because y'all story's not matching up. Have we caught Cat in the lie? Have we caught Cat in the lie? Or are they lying? Like, I want to, at this point, I want to know. But I don't want to ask May. I want to ask Cat. Because May already said what she said, but it just ain't adding up. Both of them. No, she won't. She won't, Steph. She gonna say, hell no, I ain't talking to motherfucking Summer. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and get up off here. I'll ask, but I don't know if she will. She not. She gonna say, Summer, hell no. Mel, you will have a better opportunity to get an interview out of her than I would. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. You got a better opportunity of getting an interview out of her than I would. Okay. But let me get off here so I can finish this cake, and I want to run to the city to go pick up these cake boxes that I got. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Love y'all. Bye. For real this time. I'm leaving. I'm leaving for